And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Postgame game 1, San Francisco Giants, Colorado Rockies. Giants win again. They have won 8 of 9. They are on a roll. They win 8-2, Glenn. They keep winning right now. It may be a little bit too late, right? Maybe, but there's still a chance. Look, you got your 6 back, 24 to go. 24 to go. And look, I'm going to tell you something. I see Armand is in there. Mark may be in there. The Mets pitching isn't exactly a juggernaut. So anything can happen, guys. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm looking forward to see the rest of look. We're in September now, Glenn. September 1st. It was Labor Day. By the way, happy Labor Day to all those who celebrate Labor Day. Hot as hell here in the Valley, and I'm sure it probably was over where you were as well. Man, Glenn, I know you haven't been on for a little while. You've been busy. What do you make of the team, my friend?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sat back. I had other plans with the wife. Happy wife, happy life. We were taking in some concerts. Had some sports stuff going on Saturday afternoon. Looked after that, but the team's winning, Eric. But you nailed it, dude. Every night I come on here, it's tough getting through for one reason or another. Tonight, I'm fogged up, dude. It is hot in the Bay Area. How is it in Galt?
Too damn hot, man. It got up to I think 102, man. 102.
We're not 102. We're probably about, what are we now, 80s?
Well, yeah, right now.
This time of night, but dude, no air conditioning. I'm
right now it's 82, and
like
it's 9 o'clock.
I didn't get a chance to hit makeup like you before the show. running late.
Oh, man.
Eric's got his own little dressing room with the bulbs and the windows, the bulbs, and you got your own list.
Sure.
All right, for the Giants, I think it is a little too late, Eric, but at least they're keeping us in the imaginative stage. We can tune in every day, see if they've won or lost. I still think there are going to be rocky roads ahead. You're going to see how did this team lose another 4 in a row? I think that's to come because I think this is a 500 team. And what is our record equal now, Eric? I believe we're 500 today.
500 today, and it took a while to get out of that. But look, here's the good thing. They're winning right now. And what it seems like, Glenn, I don't know what has happened with the team. You know, they say hitting is contagious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Losing is contagious. Hitting is contagious. Everything is contagious. COVID is contagious, Glenn, if you didn't know.
Let me ask you something, Eric. I know where you're going to go with this, so let me just ask you something that has been weighing on me. I wanted to ask you off the top of the show, before we even get going tonight, in case it kind of goes in a different direction. You explain this madness to me. You explain to me what is Giants baseball, because I sure as hell do not understand the 25 season, Eric. When I'm up, they go down. When I'm down, they go up. what say you?
I'll tell you what it is. Hey, what's up, Mark? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Mark?
And by the way, it feels like a Sunday night to me, not a Monday night.
It does, doesn't it? It does feel like a Sunday. You know, Glenn, the only thing we could chalk up to is when you watch a season of baseball, each season is going to be different, right? In their own way and how it goes, because this is a marathon, 6 months of sport, Glenn. It's not just, and granted, there's other teams that have the same amount of time, but they're only playing once a week, right? For football, so to speak. Basketball, a few times a week. It's not every single day. What we're doing is we're watching a TV series that's 6 months long, and every day there's a different plot. And that plot equals something bigger. You know, you have your winning stretches, you have your losing stretches, you have your glorious, you have your freaking in the toilet moments throughout a season. And I guess that's all we could really chalk it up to, because I'm telling you something, Glenn, the way that this team is playing, and it started in Milwaukee, but remember when we saw that Cubs game on Tuesday? And it's just something you could feel it. And I don't know if it's because of the seats that we had or whatever, but there was something about the team that is just different. It seems like they're all playing for each other. They're all stepping up. Look at this. Look at this. Glenn, they're damn near scoring double digits every game. Except for that one stinker in against Baltimore where Trevor Rogers carved them up. But
and look at today, Eric, not just the offense. I know there was a little bit of this. The guys will not like it. I'm calling the spade a spade. There were a few rough innings along the way, but we got a solid outing. We got a win out of, it must be September. Wei Teng. It must be
Dude, I tell you what, I thought it was going to be worse than 2 runs, man. I mean, I was glad the Giants put up 8. That's what I wanted, but I was worried that Wei Teng was going to come up and let freaking runs go all over the place. It's Colorado, but he got through it, man. He had 8 strikeouts, Glenn.
I know, but listen, how did the team? What was it yesterday? I was flipping through the stats in the car while Bernice was driving on my phone. Was it yesterday they won the game, Eric? It had 16 strikeouts.
No, they didn't have hardly any. They had.
Then that was
7.
Saturday.
I can't remember what day.
I thought they struck out 16.
It's been a while. I know they've actually cut down the strikeouts quite a bit, and they're starting to draw more walks.
It started at Long Bridge Pizza. And a couple of cookies along the way.
Yeah, the Czech Pilsners. Yeah, that was pretty good. And thanks to Aaron for that. Yeah, that guy's awesome.
I just don't know how to explain it, Eric. If
it's amazing.
If you're setting the betting line and the overs and unders for this team, there's got to be an edge some way. I don't know, dude. It's getting to the point where if I pick them to win, they lose, and if I pick them to lose, you know what happens. 17. It defies. Sometimes baseball just defies all logic, Eric.
And it's just I mean, it's weird. It's weird. And one thing they're doing. They're playing some really good defense. They're hitting the shit out of the ball. By the way, did you know what today was when Rafi hit his home run?
What was that?
The 15th straight game that the Giants have hit a home run. The 15th. It leads the major. There's no other streak in this season where a team has gone 15 games straight with a home run.
That's interesting.
It's so weird. I'm telling you, it's just weird stuff going on. And there was another stat that I brought up yesterday, Glenn.
And you should also add an asterisk there. We just wrapped up part of that. It was a homestand at Oracle Park where they were belting the ball out of it.
Yes. And here's this. Yesterday, San Francisco Chronicle, Shayna Rubin put out a tweet. The last time the Giants had 2 players that hit 9 home runs in 1 month was Jeff Kent and Barry Bonds. And Willie Adames and Rafael Devers have done that.
Didn't Kent have like a 15?
It's unbelievable. I mean, these guys, you got Willie Adames, who's going to hit 30 home runs, man. He's going to surpass 30 home runs. You got Rafael Devers, who's probably going to hit 35, if not more. I mean, this is They're
Prime
playing
example.
good ball at the right
Prime
time.
example. A couple of weeks ago, if I had said to you he was going to hit 30, what would you have said? I
No
don't
way.
know. But look, he's just every
He's
second
been
game.
killing
And
it.
you're asking me, Eric, before I forget. Dude, I know I bump into things you're talking about once in a while, but so we're at a concert on Saturday. And I had to zoom in. You know, I have the military grade binoculars. So
You do.
I'm looking, I'm scouting, looking around. Bernice says, look way, way, way over. So, I mean, he looked like a little ant from where we were. I said, wait a second. Is that orange man over there? But,
That ain't orange, man.
no, but he had the wrong shoes on.
He's got the orange with the purple.
So, you know what, though? I said, he must be a Giants fan. He's got a little orange.
A little
Willie Adamas right there.
a little orange.
And there's the Asian lady. She's watching the ball game on her phone, as a matter of fact. So there you go.
Hey, to each their own, man. It's right in front of your face, but you know what? I'm gonna watch it on the phone. Why not?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I think let's get back to what we were starting on. What do we add? I think it's pitching. I think he's got to go out and get some pitching, Eric.
We're gonna get there. Well, we're gonna talk about that. Yes, pitching is gonna be a thing. But here, you know what? Let's
Take a look at
talk
stats.
about let's talk about what the Giants did today.
All right.
Now, today's Giants in review on Giants Sports Talk Live.
There we go. Giants win 8-2 in Colorado. Again, they're taking that momentum that they had. I talked about this yesterday, Glenn. I said that the good thing about going into Colorado is they're going in hot. They're not going into Colorado to get right. I don't like going into places, quote unquote, to get right. I want to go in there and take care of business. And and that's what they've been doing. 1-8 of their last 9. Here we go.
Our chat's always money, man.
Oh, yeah. Giants scored 8 runs on 11 hits. Colorado 2 runs on only 13 hits. The winner, Wei Teng, dropped his ERA from 9 to 7. How about that?
Who?
Wei Teng. Yeah.
Louise.
Dollander got the loss. He's 2-12. Ooh. Well, there you go. That kind of talks about what's going on. Ramos led off today, had 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Had kind of a bonehead play. He overslid second base when the outfielder dropped the ball out there in right field.
Yeah, he's good for running.
And yeah, well, whatever. McRae, he didn't have any at bats. Devers, 2 hits today. Another multi-hit for Devers. His first hit of the game was in the first inning, and it was a shot. Glenn, that thing, exit velocity, 114.5.
Yeah, one of the hardest hit balls I've ever seen.
The hardest hit ball by a Giant since Joey Bart, they said. Joey Bart hit it at like 114.2. He crushed it, dude. It was a lot. Dude, if I was in the stands and that ball was coming at me, I'm moving out the way.
Yeah, I wasn't going to catch that. No.
It's going to blow somebody up. I mean, he crushed it. Willie Adamas, another 2-hit day with 3 RBIs. He had a Colorado home run.
You got Dominic Smith today at first base, Eric. Did you? This guy is the epitome. He's got it up here. Did
awesome.
You see him shoot that ball down the third baseline?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh,
Eric,
yes.
That is exactly what I was going to say. Beautiful. Beauty, eh? Beauty. He poked that down. He took a look, saw it.
Oh, he did? He just did this.
Yeah.
It was almost like
that's the kind of ball players I want. Make
yes!
contact, hit the hole.
Yes.
Can you find me 9 of those guys?
Yes. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I love that guy. Did you see him turn that double play? He turned a beautiful double play. It was a what was it? A 161, right? Something like that. Went from what was it? Smith fielded it, threw to freaking Willie Adamas. Willie Adamas threw it back to Smith, who went back to cover the bag, turned a double play.
Yeah, another example why it's tough to do a show like this over the course of an entire season, Eric. Because one week we're talking about, Dominic Smith's a filler, and the next week he's well, and then he's on the bench. Now he's hot again, dude. I like what I see from Dominic Smith, the former New York one.
I think they got to get him. Let me finish real quick at the Damas.
Yeah.
He did hit a home run, but that was definitely a Colorado home run. He just
Mhm.
flicked it out there, and it went over the left field fence. And
Mhm.
that's the scary part about Coors Field. But back to Smith, that guy. Look what he's batting, 281.
281. Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. That's what
Contact
the
hitter,
Giants
Eric.
need.
Contact hitter.
A contact hitter. Put it in play, man.
Mhm.
Put it in play. And occasionally you're going to run into one and hit a home run.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I
Let's
want
just say
Dom
he's
Smith back.
Smart baseball player.
Yes. Chapman was 0 for today. Did draw a walk. Jung-Hoo Lee had a hit. He went to left field today, which was nice to see. I love his approach. If you got to go to left field, go to left field. And that's what he did. Got a nice hit. Schmidt, oh, man, took another one. A gnarly one. 96 miles per hour right in the elbow. The
Not to
back
sound
elbow.
negative, though, but as soon as that happened, Eric, I looked at my better half. I've said it to you on the show. Look at the replay. Dude, get him off the plate. He's standing in the freaking strike zone half the time. The elbow. Dude, he's going to get hit if he keeps standing at the plate like he does. He crowds the plate like nobody else I've ever seen in ball.
Well, you know what he does? I think because he sets up a lot, but then when the pitches, his front foot kind of comes back a little bit, but he is pretty close to the plate. And I think you know why he's doing that? He's trying to cover the outside of that plate. Because
Well, dude, this is going to be his detriment. He cannot continue to. How many times has he been? He's going to get a career ender at this rate, Eric. Every month he's missing time getting hit.
Well, the times he has gotten hit though, it was egregious. It wasn't like it was barely hitting him. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely in the batter's, the right-handed batter's box. And unfortunately, he got zapped again right in the damn elbow. X-rays came back negative. They think maybe, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe he comes back into the game tomorrow. If not, if Koss takes it, I'm okay with Koss.
Koss is okay too. Solid player.
Koss is okay. Yeah, exactly.
Good
He's a solid player. Bailey
not so much solid. No.
0 for today.
For today? Oh, Eric, you sound perplexed.
Yeah. And young Drew Gilbert, man, 4 hits, man. 4 freaking hits.
Isn't it funny? You
4
plug a couple of
hits.
pieces into a lineup, it changes everything.
4 hits.
He's
Look,
one of those pieces.
what his home run, we could argue whether or not that was a Colorado home run. It kind of reminded me of a Colorado home run, right?
Mhm.
Kind of reminded me of Colorado. But those other 3 hits are going to play in every damn park in the major leagues. It's a solid hit, right? That's all I want. And you know what I like? The guy has fire, dude. The guy has fire in him. And the Giants need some of that. They need some of that enthusiasm. They need a guy out there that's quote unquote a raw guy. And I'm all for it, man. The guy wants to win. And he looks like, if you notice him in the dugout, he's comfortable, man. He's out there freaking getting choked by Matt Chapman. He's having fun. I mean, it looks like, from what we're seeing and the little clips that we see of the camera looking into the dugout, it looks like they're having a pretty damn good time.
And you know what I sense, Eric? You can correct me if you don't, agree with me, but you think back to when this team was winning and we were a dozen games over 500. What would we come on and look at every night? We'd see someone or a pair of players picking it up and carrying the team. And I see that. You see Gilbert today. Tomorrow it'll be Lee. The next day it might be Ramos. It is a team effort. Someone picks up the mail and delivers every single day with this team when they are playing as a cohesive team and hitting the ball. You got to make contact. And look, Eric, cut down the strikeouts today. What happens? You score some runs.
Exactly. Look at that. 6 strikeouts, 4 walks. Let's see what they did. What did they do with runners in scoring position? 4 for 8, 500.
That's getting it done.
That's getting it done. That's telling me guys are out there and getting those hits when you have a runner in scoring position.
Thank you.
Come on. That's all I'm asking, man.
Hey, let's just carry the Hey, let's do it again tomorrow at
That's what I'm saying, man.
Do it again. Looked nice
Hell
today, of course, too, boy. Not a cloud in the sky. Looked like a great day for ball.
It did look like
funny. They go on it's first game of the road trip, Eric. I miss them already. It's so lonely down here. The ballpark seems so quiet now.
Hey, when they come back, aren't they facing the Dodgers? That's going to be a hell
I'll
of
be
a
there.
series.
Come on down. Come on
Hey,
down.
Glenn, that's going to be a hell of a series, my friend. All right, let's look at the pitching line. Again, Tang goes 5 1/3. He did give up 9 hits, only 2 runs, 8 strikeouts. He did not walk anybody.
Most strikeouts he's had in a game this year.
Yep. How about that? Piguero comes in for an inning and 2/3, gives up 2 hits and a strikeout. And Keaton Wynn goes 2 innings. He did okay today. Gave up 2 hits, had a strikeout.
That's all right.
He did okay.
Got
He
the
did
job.
okay. It was a nice win for the Giants in Colorado. They didn't let Colorado beat them, so to speak. You know, as what I'm saying is the long ball. They were able to limit the damage. I tell you. I'm telling you. And there's Justin, our LA Dodger fan. You're a Dodger fan, Justin. Come on, dude.
Oh, we know.
Come on, Justin.
When
Gee,
you know,
dude.
you know.
I swear, man, what is up with some of these Giants fans? It's okay, man. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to sit there and say you've won 8 of 9. And guess what? You swept the freaking Cubs. You beat Milwaukee in their home. Milwaukee is the best team in the MLB, and they're the best team at home, and you took 2 of 3. You came home. You swept the Cubs. Baltimore comes in. You took the series. You've taken the first game out of Colorado, and you're going to come on here and you're going to say, oh, well, I played the Dodgers. I'm going to take it to the shed. The Dodgers suck right now. They're not that good. I'm sorry, but they're not. They're not the juggernaut that everyone thought they were going to be in the beginning of the season. They're just not. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Man, guys, cherish these wins, man. This is something cool. They're winning. And what do you want them to do? Go out there and just shit the bed? Is that what you want them to do? Shit the bed the rest of yeah, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Come on, man.
Making it interesting. And you know what? Only Robert Rothberg would come in, Eric, and try to get the momentum go.
I tell you what,
Melvin's not getting any credit, Eric. He's not getting any credit.
No. And here's the thing, Robert. I did that when the Giants were in the doldrums. Was I blaming Melvin? Nope. When the Giants are winning, do I give Melvin credit? Nope. Because you know why?
You did say when this was a 500 team, you wanted his ass out of here.
Yeah, I did. No, 100%.
They're 500, Eric.
I said if they're 500, they're probably going to get out of here. No, absolutely. And you know what? I'm wrong, 100%. Just like I was wrong with Matos.
Is one thing I thought of today, Eric. I said when I come on the show today, I said today might be a day to finally say, I'm man enough to admit I've had some wrong thoughts about this team along the way.
And I said this last night. I would rather be wrong and the Giants be winning than the Giants losing and being right. I don't care about that.
I know, but when you host a show, Eric, like this, you and I come on and do this show, and any other guy who hosts a show elsewhere about a certain particular team. You can only do, we are what they are. You can't, we don't make this shit up. When they lose 6 or 8 in a row, that is what they are, Eric. So, I mean, you got to take the good with the bad, and right now things are going very well. And one of our hottest streaks of the year, Eric.
Right, and here's the thing. The players have to play, right? Period. Players have to play. And if the players are playing, guess what? Good things can happen. Not all the time, but most of the time, good things are going to. When the players aren't playing, well, then guess what? Then you start going on huge losing streaks like the Giants did. Come on, man.
There is some debate. I see some people talking about, oh, yeah, you got to get tomorrow, Eric. You got to get Gilbert in there. You got to get him in there leading off. See, that's, to me, wrong maneuver. Just because a guy goes 4 for 4 today, you don't take him from the bottom and put him at the
correct.
top.
Correct.
Well,
yes.
Number 2, I'm hearing on KNBR today, or was it 95.7? One of the locals who was flipping over the dial, I was listening to some rock and roll along the way, too, in the car today. I don't think he's playing tomorrow.
Who? Gilbert?
Gilbert.
I don't think he will.
No.
I think it's going to be Matos out there in right field, and you can have Gilbert come off the bench.
Yep.
That's fine.
Which is okay. They're both hitting the ball.
They're both hitting the ball. Thank you. They're both hitting the ball. I'm okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I can't come in here tonight, Eric, and I'm Mr. Salty too, if you want to call me that.
Yep.
There's nothing you can say, but the team's winning, Eric. They're playing good, solid baseball, making contact, striking out less as we go along. Dude, you got to accept what they're doing. It's a positive thing, man. It's a nice thing.
Awesome. It's awesome. Exactly, Frantic. Thank you. Thank you, Frantic. Melvin shouldn't even be talked about. Enjoy these wins in spite of him. Thank you. Voice of reason. We got voice of reason out there.
I kind of agree with Dean, too. As fun as Gilbert has been recently, Matos needs to get the reps. Right field is still under audition for 2026, Absolutely. Eric.
And you know what?
That is what September in this organization never is and always should be, Eric. Let me see what we're doing next year.
Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of next year, Glenn, I kind of mentioned this to you in the green room. And there's something that may add. And you know what? I may not be opposed to it. I'm going to use the dreaded P word here. The dreaded P word. I've been on record saying I can't stand platooning. But to be honest with you, I kind of would like to see Matos and Gilbert platooning next year in right field.
Yeah, you did.
I'm okay with that right now. The way that they're playing, I would be okay with seeing both of those guys playing. They bring something different to the team. They're both similar hitters, except one is batting from the right, the other one's batting from the left. And I'm okay with that. I am. Again, I just don't want it to where the guys are total zeros. It may just work. It may. We'll see, though.
Something else we're starting to see, Eric? Something else that is starting to fall into place is the moves Buster Posey's making.
Oh, what?
I won't repeat myself. I said it. You heard me.
Hello. And no, this is not directed to you. This is more directed to other people. What? Are you saying Buster Posey is doing well as a president of baseball? Are you saying that he did okay with some trades?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying maybe we're. Wow. I mean, and it's still early, Eric. Still early. Wow. Even some of the guys he brought in, you're not going to see what they're doing right away. But maybe this is a man on a mission.
Maybe. Look,
maybe I've been purpose to everything he does.
I've been hearing it from people talking how great that they love Buster Posey, and it's coming from guys who have been part of the organization for decades. And they're enjoying, or I should say they have confidence that Buster Posey is going to be a fantastic president of baseball operations. So, guys, just know that we're in good hands. It's going to take time, right? But I'm liking what we're seeing.
Isn't that Allstate? You're in good hands, Eric. Tonight show.
You're in good hands. Didn't that guy, he passed away, didn't he?
Who?
Now it's the fella who used to do the Allstate commercials. You're in good hands with Allstate. Yeah, he passed away, I think. He passed away.
We're all going, what are you talking about? Here's another good topic of conversation, Eric. You look at next year, what are we doing behind the dish? What are we doing? What are we doing, Eric? I don't know. Man, if we're going to, if pitch framing is not going to be a thing of the future, then what are we doing behind the dish? Give me somebody who can hit, Eric. Look at it. Was it the New York? Which team was it? The Mets? Who just no. Baltimore's got a plethora of they got so much catching and hitting combined. They're signing their minor leaguers to 6-year deals.
If I'm not mistaken, they signed a hitting catcher in the draft. They just extended Basalo, who's now getting his big league chance. You got Adley Rutschman, who's right now hurt. Do you go after Adley? I mean, that's something we could start talking about.
You know what? His numbers aren't overly, but
here the thing is,
he's better than what we got. But I'm saying go big. You know what? Go big. We went big on Devers.
Yes.
Go big.
They did.
Go big. Let's build an all-star team. I want an all-star team, Eric.
I know you do. But here's the problem. Here's the only thing I have with Adley. Every single year.
Negative. He's turning again.
No, every single year his numbers keep dropping.
That's true.
That is a concern for me. I don't know I don't know.
Maybe he needs a new place.
If it's an injury, maybe it's an injury he's been fighting. That can happen. Look
Maybe
at Bo
that's
Bichette.
like
Remember Bo Bichette last year? He had a bad year, right?
Oh, turned it around though, like
Why?
we predicted.
Why? Because he's healthy.
He's healthy. He got hurt at Oracle Park last year in July or August.
Yeah,
and,
he did. They had to
he was
yank
in
him.
he was in the toilet, and that's where I get to see my old buddy Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement. Yeah. We saw the power of Ernie Clement.
The Ernie Clements, the
Coming
Licky
out party.
Lopez, they always stick around.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. Anthony says he's been injured for the last 2 years. So yeah, that could be, maybe that is the problem.
Yeah, well,
And-
Eric, that's one side of the coin, my friend. The other side of this coin is we got a catcher for 2 years who can't hit.
That's a fact.
He can't
It's
hit.
tough.
Eric. Oh,
He has
you know
moments,
what?
and that's about it. Yeah.
Dan from NorCal was fun to sit to. He was sandwiched between you and me at the game last week.
He was.
You saw how every time that Bailey came to the dish, Dan was like, wasted at bat, man. Wasted at bat. And it was.
Yeah, he didn't do anything that night we were there.
And I mean, hey, you're playing at the major league level. Well, we're not saying the guy's batting 0-0-1 here and he got to go 400 at bats, kick it. Guys, you swing the bat, you get up there, Eric. Sooner or later, enough swings, you're going to make contact. You might get a hit. But that's how I feel with this guy. It's just swing and hope for the best with this guy. And it isn't even much of a swing. It's he flails. It's not. He just doesn't look comfortable whatsoever when he is in the batter's box. To me, anyway, especially from the right side.
And today he had a really long at bat. And I was like, you know what? I think he's going to do something here. And what does he do to finish the at bat? He looks at a fastball right down the middle. Kept his bat on his shoulder, a fastball right down the middle. I mean, he made him pitch like 10 or 12 pitches, something to that. And called strike 3 right down Broadway.
I'm just worried that what the broadcast crew was saying has said in the past about him doesn't come back to haunt his career. If you're not willing to put in the work, which is some things that the broadcast crew in San Francisco have said about him, Eric, and I'm not making that up. They've said this guy doesn't put in the work like everybody else on the team.
Right.
You're playing at the major league level, you better be prepared to get to the ballpark early and put in the work. You know those guys, Eric, they say that, get to the ballpark first and leave when the lights are going out at night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to do. You got to, Eric, you don't get to the major leagues and when you get there, just go, I made it up here. You got to
work.
Keep that job, Eric.
You got to work 100%.
Especially, you look at rosters around Major League Baseball. I thought about this. I was flipping through the MLB network last week, Eric, or the MLB package. And as I'm watching them, I'm thinking, you think back over a course of maybe 2 seasons, Eric, and look at the turnaround with all the young players coming in. Guys fall by the wayside. And you go, hey, where's this guy playing? Oh, he's out. Where's this guy playing? Retired. Dude, every year there's fresh crop comes in. And if you got couple of 100 fresh crops, the old guys are gone, man, and guys who just aren't putting in the work, perhaps. So I just want to see more. Is this what Bailey is, Eric? Maybe this is just it in a nutshell.
It's possible, which means you're going to have to make a move, right? You're going to have
Tomorrow I'll take a look at his baseball. I'll tell you what the back of the baseball card reads, Eric. That's
gosh dang it, where the hell is it? Hold on, let me do this real quick. Where is it? There we go. Hold on 1 second. You're going to love this.
What am I going to love?
You're going to love. Came across a new card, Glenn. Someone that belongs on the San Francisco Giants. Check this one out. Look at that. Just came out. It's Cy-Wei Young.
Cy-Wei Young.
Can you believe it? It's Cy-Wei Young. Who thought about that, huh? How about
Let's not get carried away, Eric.
Come on, Cy-Wei Young. By the way, thanks to Aaron. Aaron did that.
That's cool.
Aaron lost. Yeah, that was good stuff. Cy-Wei Young.
Eric and Glenn, who are your 2025 World Series favorites?
I don't know. I'm not going to get into that way yet. because there's a lot of baseball to be played. I'm not gonna get once everybody is into the playoffs, then I'll go ahead and make my predictions.
You know what I think the best series of the postseason may be, Eric, if they hook up? Cubs Brewers.
Oh, for the CS?
If the Cubs and Brewers met, I think that would be a hell of a series. I think that would be your best series.
Yeah, that'd be better. That might be better than the World Series.
And in the American League, I think it's the best series is going to be
who's it going to be?
Seattle and Toronto. Seattle and Toronto, Eric.
Ooh, and then who goes to the big dance?
You know, I'm going to sound crazy. I think it's going to be the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series.
Think so, huh?
More likely it'll be Seattle and Milwaukee. But I just have a feeling that sometimes every year, Eric, there are Cinderella teams, man. And I don't think the Cubs, we got them at a good time. The Cubs are no slouches.
No, they're not. They're a good team.
I think they're going to
Milwaukee
bounce back.
Milwaukee is a damn good team.
Milwaukee.
As well.
Milwaukee if you got to keep them off the base paths. They're a fast team. Like I always say, Tampa Bay. Doesn't Tampa. You know, I come in a lot saying Tampa Bay runs. I think they're number one in base swipes this year, Eric. Milwaukee's got to be near the top of the list. They might be number 2 or 3, but I know Milwaukee likes to steal. When they get guys on, they move them over. So
yeah, they do.
And you know what we were saying last year? A little, maybe about 14 months ago, I was saying Blue Jays have no pitching. The Blue Jays got a nice club. And they blew a game tonight in the 9th, gave up 3 runs to the Reds. Otherwise, that would have been their 80th win of the year. I would take that.
I'm telling you, this September is going to be fun. In the National League, I don't know how the American League is really panning. I'm not really paying too much close attention to the American League. But the American League wild card race is going to be something. And here's another thing. Can the San Diego Padres win the NL West? Maybe the Giants can help. Maybe the Giants can help.
I think Dodgers win the West.
There are only 2 games, right? Hold on.
I think Dodgers win it. Dodgers up, Eric. You can't write it. You can never write off the Dodgers, dude. Another team.
Yeah, look,
win,
they're not
lose to win. So
where are they at? They are 2.5 games behind.
They got a guy from the Anaheim Angels. It looks like this guy, and when he plays on your team,
yeah, but you got 9 other guys that got to go out there and play it too, man.
That's like I told you on the pregame show. When somebody says to you, I wouldn't want the greatest player to be on my team. That's like saying, I told you a story off air, but
yeah,
if Shohei Ohtani was, if I said to you tonight, Eric, wouldn't it be nice 2 years ago if we'd actually gotten that guy Showtime, and then people would be in the chat saying, yeah, but what has he won? What has he won, Eric? I had this big debate yesterday with somebody who was like, we were talking WNBA, and Caitlin Clark, I would never want her on my team. What has she ever won? I go, you're an idiot. You are an absolute. When you bring a take like that, Eric, you can't.
You, sir, are an
idiot. Good Lord.
Hold on. Where's it at?
Stupid. Stupid is as stupid says, man. Holy cow. But when we look at the San Francisco Giants team, Eric, Buster again. I reiterate, Buster's made the moves. Went out and got you Devers, got you a guy who's starting to swing. And it was a slow start, wasn't it? In right field. Now he's swinging the bat 4 for 4 today. Telling you,
Luis Matos
swinging. Luis Matos contributes. If only right now, as it is right now, I want more hitting from the catching position.
Yeah. And
please, Ramos, do not screw up anymore.
I knew you were going with that. Don't
screw up. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it family friendly lately.
You're hoping it. Don't.
I caught myself. I got lodged in the palate.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, somebody says, hey, Glenn, did you go to a game with Chardal? Funny thing was, I parked yesterday across the street from Levi Stadium in the parking garage. You know what's next to Levi Stadium?
Great America.
I saw Great America. I didn't see Chardall, which is okay. And in fact, I haven't seen Chardall in the chat for a while. That might have something to do with us. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh man, you have banished.
So I haven't gone to the game with Chardall.
Yeah, no.
But hey, we had tickets for Rob C. Didn't show up for his game with us. He won tickets to go see a game with us. He never showed up.
I don't know where he's at. I haven't
He
seen him.
disappeared. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I have not
Here's
seen
a good
him.
question for you. Eric and Glenn, I'll throw this to you, Eric. Eric, how do you think Adames and Devers hitting 30 home runs will change the narrative about our ballpark?
That's a good point. That's a great point. Maybe it does something. But here's the thing, right? Insane Sports Takes.
I like the logo too.
Is it? And I'm gonna kind of go off a little bit here. Nah, not too much. I am not concerned about home runs, right? Would it be nice? Don't get me wrong. It'd be great. You know, again, just to kind of get rid of that perception that you can't hit 30 bombs if you're going to play 81 games at Oracle Park. It's nice to break that myth, so to speak, right? Where guys cannot hit here. Adames has shown that he can hit here. Devers has shown that you can get here. I just want guys, right? Insane Sports Takes. I want guys that want to come here and just play baseball, make contact. I want a guy that doesn't want to come here because of numbers. Because look, if you're going to come here and the Giants are going to pay you money, that means you are a free agent. You are now getting your payday. So the number chasing, I would hope, isn't the forefront of your thought process. Again, talking about the players. I want a guy, if you're going to pay the guy who's already earned that paycheck, that he's going to come to San Francisco and he wants to win. That's what I want. I want a guy that wants to come and win. I think a free agent wants to come to a winning team. And if they see that the Giants have that nucleus, so to speak, of wanting to win, then it's going to attract free agents. If they see, if another free agent is looking at Adames and Devers and Ramos and Lee and some of these other young guys and the pitching with Webb and Ray and whoever else you may get, the Giants got something, and they could be that piece that helps them, quote unquote, put them over the edge or helps them at least get over that edge. So that's what I want. That is what I want from a player who wants to come play for San Francisco. I want them to see that the organization is about committed to winning and not necessarily about how many home runs you hit, even though it's nice. I'm not going to say it's not nice. It's nice, but win, right? Win.
If the Giants are going to have a chance down, look, I'm not going to throw them under the bus. He says, Giants are hitting with runners on base. Really, Eric? They have been recently. But the Giants don't hit with runners on base. Don't kid yourself. The key everywhere you play. Now, that is a key everywhere you play. This Giant team, at the end of the year, when we do our recap, Eric, number one on the list. Number one. They didn't hit with runners on base, and they struck out too much.
Yeah,
so
they did.
To say the Giants are hitting with runners on base, that's the key everywhere you play. I don't see them hitting with runners on base nearly enough, Eric.
Wow, they are right now. I think it was he's trying to say right now.
You can't call a season by, oh my God, we have two games.
He's not.
Don't give me, Eric, don't give me recency bias.
No, that's what he's doing. That's what he's not talking about throughout the season. I think we could all,
but just
anyone who watches the Giants,
plus up. Like
anyone who's watched the Giants, we could all sit there and say, yes, that was the downfall of the season for the Giants. They couldn't hit with runners in scoring position, and they struck out way too much. That was the problem. But they're doing it now.
Yes, and you explain something when you say that, Eric. Have you noticed, and we touched on it a bit earlier at the beginning of the show, what is it about this particular team, this ball club, that if you, for whatever reason, get an injury, you take one guy, whoever that guy might be, one guy, whether it's Chapman misses 2 weeks, or Lee is out for 2 weeks, or Adames is side. It seems like you take one guy out of the lineup and the chain falls apart.
Yeah,
do you not notice that, Eric? When we're all cylinders, it's a well-oiled machine. But you take one piston out of that machine, and it doesn't seem to work as well. That's what I see. I mean, we can't win. Chapman? I look and go, what does Chapman really bring to the team? I love his defense. And he
Defense
hits
is awesome.
okay. But when he's not in the lineup, they don't win.
Yeah, right.
And I can't explain.
Try to think. Yeah, you can't explain it. It's weird, right? And maybe it's just his leadership. Because remember, we talked about this, right? What was he all about when we were sitting there watching the Giants game?
Oh, dude, the guy didn't smile. The guy didn't talk to anyone in the face. Focus.
He had the 1,000-yard stare going on, dude. It was like,
but then
he's in battle.
Then you saw Willie Adames. Did you ever see a guy who was like a kid at the local Sandlot? That was him. He was yelling at fans and carrying on. And dude, two different, both on the left side of our infield, or right, however you want to take it. Yeah, third base and shortstop. Same team. Two completely different characters.
Yeah, correct. But one thing that is the same is they want to go out there and they want to win. They want. And
Drew Gilbert, you mentioned him a few minutes ago. Don't you see like the same kind of attitude in Drew Gilbert as you see in Matt Chapman? Gilbert was focused when I was watching him.
Yeah, he's fiery, man. He's fiery. He's got some fire in him, man. I see a lot of people are talking. Hold on, let's find this. Everyone's talking about the choke. It's not a big deal. I don't know why people are making a big deal about it, but
what's up?
Here, let's see if I can find it. What's this?
I wish, hey, you know something? If they had like the, the box you could put your suggestion in, I tell them you should have it like, old emails, put in like 2 words and it'll find the chat and it'll like condense it, choke, and boom, there are the chats that used it. But that's just something. Oh my God, is Chapman killing the poor bugger?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Dude. I don't know why people are making it a big deal. That's pretty damn cool. Show me your war face.
That's funny.
Show me your war face. Gilbert is giving the war face.
But he won't sign autographs, so Greg doesn't like him.
Now, come on. We don't know. Look, that doesn't determine whether or not I'm like a guy. Whether or not he signs an autograph.
Oh, I don't know, man. I didn't get an autograph from Logan Webb 3 years ago. And that has been a thorn in my proverbial side.
Come on. What is this?
I got a better chance of getting autographs from who's this guy? Do you know who's this? Cad Bane? Is that what his name is? Cad Bane?
Who the hell is that?
Star Wars. I'm into the Star Wars lately, Eric.
You know what? I'm gonna have to start doing this.
Ooh. I got to take this out of the pack. Is there a guy playing for the Baltimore Orioles by the name of Jeremiah Jackson?
Yes. Jeremiah
found
was a bullfrog. Yeah.
What?
Was a good friend of mine. Huh?
There's a lot of joy in the world right now when we're winning, Eric. I found this card under my desk. I'm like, dude. They're playing Baltimore this weekend. I heard the name. I looked at the card. It's not the same guy, is it? Look at this cool card I got. Autographed button card of one Jeremiah.
Yeah, he was playing in San Francisco. Yeah, 1 of 5, huh? Look at you.
And I'm like, is it the same? Where is it here? Is it that same guy? Was he a member of the Cincinnati Reds?
I don't know.
He must be still pretty young. Anyway, dude, I found that. I went, I scored with that one. Get him some MLB playing time. Maybe I'll sell it next week. Keep an eye on your local eBay.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I got something. I got the video instead of the still. Take a look.
Dressed up as Santa Claus.
I hear those bells are jingling.
Jingle jangle, man. We'll be doing our Christmas special before you know it.
Oh, gosh, I know.
And remember the holiday spirit last year's Christmas special? Everything in the world was good.
That was fun. Honestly, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out. Here we go.
There we go.
So his celebration after he hit the dinger.
Hats off. The payload lets the boys go. Goes down the aisle. Whoa. Yeah, next level right there.
What was that?
Chapman, calm down, son. Calm down. Look at that.
Look at that.
Goes down the aisle. Whoa. Yeah, next level right there.
Jeez. I think you now didn't know what to do. He didn't know. He froze.
Yeah, I think you know what? I think Chapman was feared for his life. I think Chapman was fearing for his life. He had to stop the young man. He was ready to freaking. That was his war fate. Did you hear him? Ah! Wow.
Hey, I'll take it if they keep winning, Eric. You know,
why not? Right?
Giddy up.
Why? Yeah, there you go. Giddy up.
Great.
By the way, so
that was the hey, remember the Boston Red Sox when they were winning a World Series? It was Cowboy up, Eric. So Giants baseball, giddy up. I like it.
I might have to put this together tomorrow, Glenn.
You know what? This is
wild card
Maybe
watch.
This was the fear. Guy was ready to headbutt.
Yeah.
Chapman thought somebody was coming.
He's like, hey, young buck, stay back, stay back, young buck.
Oh my! But see, even on our show, Eric, it's a different. I don't know about you. For me personally, I love you, but coming in and doing this shit all the time when we're losing ain't that much fun.
It sucks.
It was more like your title last week, Giants Shit Talk Live. When they're winning, it's more of a festive atmosphere.
Yeah, right.
Without the booze, it is.
So you know how I got the Eldridge watch, and that. By the way, we're not going to do because he's not. Eldridge isn't coming up. I'm gonna have to start doing wild card watch. Wild card watch.
You not? I don't know if you're old enough to remember, Eric. This has some.
I think I know where you're going.
Semblance.
Lenny Dykstra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but stay off the coke and methamphetamine and everything else. Lenny.
Did you hear that? I remember Andrew Van Slyke. Remember Andrew Van Slyke out there?
Andy Van Slyke in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. So they were interviewing him, and he goes, every time they went to Veterans Stadium, he said he used to hate going out to center field. He says it would be a toxic waste dump because of how much spit and chew from Lenny Dykstra.
Oh, he said, dude, it was like he had a baseball in there.
Yeah, dude, the dude had a chaw in there. And man, he said it was just a toxic waste site.
That was the old artificial turf, too.
Yes.
Oh,
it went nowhere. It stayed there.
Dive! No!
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I never heard that story, but I could just see it. Yeah, I could just see it. But Lenny was he was a competitor, Eric.
He was.
And any team he played with was better with him than without him.
Yep. Oh, I see him out there.
Oh, geez. That time of the night. You want to take those? I'm at a practice, Eric, unless you want to take the first one.
All right. Should we do this? All right. Hold on.
Fire up the medieval band.
Yeah. Where do we want
Has he been making an appearance? Has he been dropping by in my absence there?
Yes, he has. He did it for Hot Corner, but he does when we're here. All right.
You're going to have to tell me off air.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I thought you were keeping
he's in. Oh, he says, get the voicer. Wild card watch.
Okay.
All right. You want to take the first or second?
You take the first one. I usually go first. You take the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, second one looks short.
That second one looks interesting. All right, here we go.
Uh-oh.
With orange molten strokes sustained, the mountain's frost did yield. The danger zone gifted doubters the birdie, then carved through the lumber and field.
Interesting. Now, apologies to the great Nostradamus and anybody out there. I might need a thesaurus to get through this one. A protostar. What the hell is a protostar? Anyway,
Look it up.
Thank you, Eric. A protostar's yell. A maniac in the dugout, unchained. Drew, wrath with eye aflame. On Morrow's rise, the orb weaver near skies, famed name.
I love it. There we go.
What the hell is a protostar?
It is the formation of a star. All the things that come together to form a star. Who is the star that we are talking about, potentially? Young Drew Gilbert.
Yeah, but I was reading a little Cy Young in the second one, too, and I don't think...
And that has to do with
if you think our pitcher after his whatever 4 starts is going to turn into Cy Young, Nostradamus, you got one wrong, buddy.
It's all in jest. Cy Wei Young.
Ooh,
Forget it.
you know my gimmicks. Tomorrow I'll wear my jester's hat when I do it. I have the big, the multi.
Yeah, there you go.
with the
Yeah.
bells. I'll wear the jester's hat. Bernice gets mad every time we're in the mall. I go, "Oh, gimmick for the show." She goes, "You're not buying any more gimmicks." She's like, "Thank God there's not a comic book." You ever remember the comic books in the back, Eric? There was like, send in 99 cents and 5 wrappers, and you get like the buzzer. You get the X-ray glasses.
The monkeys, the water monkeys, or what the
Yeah,
hell
put
they were
them in
called.
water. You grow your own laboratory monkey. Yeah, right. All right, are we done with Nostradamus?
Yeah, we are done with
Okay.
Nostradamus.
Back to the show. Speaking of gimmicks, I got a whole tickle trunk of gimmicks here, Eric. Is this true? Is that true? Number one?
Yes, he's the number 1 in all of baseball.
All right, let's go get Bo Bichette, put him at second base. I'll be happy with that.
I tell you what, put Bo Bichette and have him at second base, and then later on, you could swap out Adames with Bo Bichette when Adames starts showing a slower speed at shortstop. You could put freaking Bichette over there because he's a little bit younger. Insane Sports, and look, I'll raise my hand. I was guilty of this. I remember when everyone was hating on Adames, and now they love him since he's going to break the curse. Look, I don't love him because he's going to break the curse. I've been loving on him for the last 2 months, right, Glenn? 2.5 months. Yes. I've been talking pretty good about Adames. He's turned it around, man. Right? Yep. Insane Sports, right? He turned it around. I didn't like the signing when they first signed because I wanted the Giants to go trade for Bo Bichette. And then he started off the season, and boy, it was horrible, man. It was the first 2.5 months. It was just some bad baseball. And look, you should be able to criticize. There's nothing wrong with criticizing bad play, right? I wasn't shitting, so to speak, but yeah, I was disappointed. I wasn't happy, as most fans probably were. But now that he's starting to play, well, guess what? You start feeling differently because he's producing. Everyone goes through that, man. Everybody goes through that. So I'm happy that Adames is going out there and taking care of business. Yeah, it's awesome.
He's not a dude. He may be swinging the bat well, but he's no Gold Glover in my opinion. At George, you see the one,
but he is playing better. Yeah, he is playing better.
He's unpredictable, though. He's unpredictable. Like I said earlier in the show, my only beefs are get me a catcher who can hit, and please, Ramos, just pick up the ball and throw it, more than 12 feet.
Yep. Isabel says hi. Hello, Isabel.
Listen, you said today about, the overslide, the little
that was dumb.
That wasn't his first. He has had trouble on the base paths before. Yes. The guy has been, you know what? If this was football and he was a tight end, which he'd be perfect as, he has fumbled the ball a little bit on the base paths as well as in the field, Eric. You got to tighten it up. You tighten it up out there.
Yeah, no, you're speaking facts there. Kyle McKernan, what's up, Kyle? He's over there in Chico. I know it's hot as hell over there too.
Chico.
Let me see. What is it? What is
Chico the man? Chico the man. Oh, the guy at the Valkyrie game the other night. He was sitting next to me. He goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Just down the street." Just down the street.
Nice.
Said, where are you from? I live next to a little town up north, but never heard of, named Galt. I know a guy who lives in Galt. My buddy lives in Galt. Yeah. I said, "What do you do for a living?" He goes, "I'm a school teacher." He was talking to me about he coaches basketball, coaches baseball. And I said, I hope you're recognized for giving back to the kids in the community. He goes, "Oh, yeah. Honey, I'm going to go for a drink." And he disappears. And his wife leans over and says, "Yeah, he doesn't give back to the kids. He coaches in the local penitentiary."
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't know if you even know then. I didn't get into is there a penitentiary near you?
No, there is where they train all the correctional officers in the state of California. The school is here in Galt, but the closest penitentiary here is probably Folsom. No, I take that back. There is a sheriff's prison off of Bruceville. Yeah, there is one.
Must be where it has to be near you. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I thought that was not a prison. It's more of a It's a jail rather than a
Hope you're,
prison.
hope you're recognized for giving back to the kids. Oh, he doesn't give back to the kids.
No, he ain't getting.
So I just said, geez, I'm going to just keep it zipped. And
Greg, that doesn't make sense. Bichette ain't coming, but Tucker might be. No.
who said
I'll tell you one thing. Hey, look,
Greg again.
You want a hot take? You want a hot take? We don't need an outfielder. I don't think so.
Nah, we got more than enough right now.
I honestly,
and that Greg was a Drew guy.
I got a feeling that that Buster Posey may hang on to Matos and Gilbert. I think they might do that.
Eric with a little black-eyed peas.
I think they might do that. And look, and I'm going to say it. I would rather have Bo Bichette than Kyle Tucker.
Dude, who's this guy?
That's what I'd rather have.
That the guy that the coach next, that's where he's from. He says, "Oh, I moved to Elk Grove."
That's Elk Grove. Yeah, I know exactly. Okay, here, I'll show you where it's at.
He said that. Oh, geez, the joys.
Hypeflix, where are you from, dude?
Eric's going to break out the Google Maps or something.
Google Maps, yeah.
Eric went all the way to Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. He goes, there's your house. I go, that's my freaking driveway and mailbox, dude.
I didn't do it without you were telling me. You were giving me directions.
Dude, you were able to map it out like, your dad have a red car? Like, holy crap.
Oh, man.
That was some good work, Eric. Jesus.
Where is it at? Right here. That's not it.
Boy.
There it is.
Boy, oh, boy.
Rio Consummates Correctional. Does that sound familiar?
Not a clue for me, but maybe somebody out there.
Here. There it is. See?
There you go.
Rio Consummates. That's the jail.
What is that, a farm next door? A lot of farmland or what?
Yeah, it's all farmland. And then right up here is Elk Grove. That's Elk Grove up here.
Oh, there it is.
And Sleepy Hollow of Galt. And then Lodi.
Must be 10 o'clock.
It is. Yeah. And then, whoa, I went too far.
Cock heard 3 times. Where's the rail yard? It's got to be over there somewhere, isn't it?
Which one?
One of the big. Where's the big turn?
Big one's in. The big rail yard is in Folsom, or not Folsom, Roseville. Sorry.
There you go. All right, I'm getting out of here soon. So we start talking railroads and penitentiaries. I'm sorry I brought that up.
Oh, he goes, yes, sir. Past the road at Sky River. Oh, you're right down. Oh, so you're in Elk Grove too, Hype. Okay, so what, you're off Elk Grove Boulevard, right? That's Elk Grove Boulevard. The road past Sky River off of 99 is Elk Grove, if I'm not mistaken. Elk Grove Boulevard, something like that. Anyways, I'm trying to bring this up.
Isabel says we can have Conforto back if we want him.
Negative.
And somebody's posing a question to Greg, which I will in turn pose to you. What do we do with Wilmer? Just release him?
You know what? Would you have him come back as a bench player?
He hasn't hurt us, Eric. He slowed down
a little bit, but
you sign him to swing the bat.
Let's see what we got here.
See, now you got see. I don't understand how you can have. Greg says he's one of the. He loves the Giants more than anything. He's passionate about the Giants, Eric. But then he says, Wilmer must go. Wilmer is gone. Please. Like, don't you love your team? What has Wilmer done, Eric? Look how frosty everybody was on Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski wasn't really that bad, Eric. Why do people get frosty on certain players and the numbers shouldn't have them in the freezer? I mean, their numbers are. I ran into a guy yesterday at the card show, Eric, wearing a Kansas City Royals hat. I said, "Hey, young fella." Well, he was older than me, I think. But "Hey, young fella." I said, "You a Casey fan?" He goes, "Oh, grew up there, longtime fan." He goes, "Best thing we had in years is you guys getting us Yastrzemski." He goes, "Everybody loves him, and he's producing." I goes, "Didn't he hit a home run first at bat?" He goes, I was there.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing okay.
So why? Why do you think Greg's he's gone, please? What has he done to deserve the ire of fans?
He should no.
I think it's because he's just not a sexy ball player.
That's what it is. He gives you a good at bat. I wouldn't mind him off the bench. He shouldn't be playing every day, right? He's at the age now where he just can't play every day because you could see that the season is wearing on him a little bit.
It's time for me to get out of here, Eric. When I start, Wilmer is trash. You know what?
No,
okay, that's the end of the show for me, Eric. What time are you on tomorrow night? I guess it's an early start tomorrow, so.
No, 5:40. 5:40 start tomorrow.
That's early for us. We'll be on at 8:30 tomorrow night.
8:30 tomorrow night? Yeah, buddy. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Guys, you're chasing me out of here. Eric's coming with me. We're that's it. You start coming in with the crap, Eric. It gets that. Eric, we've
already gone an hour, man.
I was hoping we'd go an hour and a half tonight, and they had to ruin it. Coming in with the crap. You know what? That's when I realized we've talked it through. And then there's nothing to talk about, right, Eric? There's nothing to talk about.
By the way, Wilmer is not trash. He is a good bench player.
Yeah, but look, he was great, Eric, but now he sucks.
He's tailed off quite significantly. But I think this is the thing. Next year, if he's just a bench player, you won't wear him out in the beginning of the season. And then you could have him good all the way through. He would be a perfect bench player.
And he's one of those guys, Eric, I've said it to you off air. I think I've said it on air plenty of times. It doesn't matter if that guy came up for the next 3 weeks and hit a home run every single night and hit 30. Let's trade him because he's really good and he can get us something. And then if he doesn't hit, trade him because he's really bad and we don't need him. He just can't win with this guy, Eric.
I hear you.
You just can't win.
It's like that with a lot of players. Trade these guys because they suck. Well, then if they suck, you can't trade them. I'll trade this guy because he's great. Well, if you trade that guy, now you got a hole that you got to fill. So it's you got to kind of think it through just a little bit. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get at it. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow night, Eric.
Yep. See you guys.
Hey.
Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.